The Mobile County Public Schools presents Homeroom.
Hi, and welcome to Homeroom, where we introduce you to the students and the educators who make Mobile County Public Schools the best school system in Alabama. I'm your host, Renee Phillips. Today we're going to learn about some of our schools. You know, in Mobile County, we're the largest public school system in Alabama. We have 90 schools, and we have been featuring our schools on our Facebook page as a school spotlight. So today we're going to learn about J.E. Turner and George Hall and Collier Elementary schools. So joining us for this segment, I have Ashley Olivero. She is a PACE teacher at J.E. Turner. And I also have students Amelia Anderson and Brylan Biggerstaff who are in the PACE program. And they have a really exciting project that they've been working on where they are learning about history, and they've chosen some characters to research and write about. So Ms. Olivero, tell us about this project.
In PACE, our conceptual lens this year is systems and greatness. So this project is all about greatness and responsibility that comes with greatness. So we started talking about, I start with this book, The Kid Who Changed the World. And we talk about how everything we do matters, and to be great, you have to take responsibility for what you do. So, and understand that everything we do is affecting others. So they began, after we learned a little bit about greatness, researching their own topics. They chose who they wanted to research to tell how they were great and why they were inspired by them.
And they put together a book. Show us the book. I know you brought it.
Okay, yeah. So this is a very rough copy of our book. It hasn't been sent for publishing yet. We're still getting orders, but it is all the people in history that they've researched. It starts with Helen Keller. And A is for Helen Keller because she's an advocate. She's history's advocate for the deaf and blind. The title of it is History's Greatest, an alphabet book. So each person they researched has their own alphabet letter assigned to them. So H is for, let's see if I can get it open. H is for Stan Lee, history's Hulk creator. And so the student that wrote that page talks about why Stan Lee is an inspiration and what he has done for history. So they, let's see if I can do one more here. Jackie Robinson. R is for Jackie Robinson, history's Rookie of the Year. He's a very significant part of history. So they've learned a lot about being great and what you do with that greatness, how we all have responsibilities for that.
And it's very student-led. They pick the person that they write about, and they research, and they pick the adjective, so it goes in alphabetical order. I like that a lot. So we were at J.E. Turner recently where we visited with your class while they were working on this project. We have video of that, so let's roll that tape.
Our book is titled History's Greatest, an Alphabet Book. And so it goes from A to Z, listing the people that they've researched. And at first, in years past when I've done this project, it's just a project that goes on the wall. But as I grow and learn as a teacher, I thought, I'm just going to try and take this another step. And I found a publishing company, learned how to format it. I have turned it into a book. We've added title page, table of contents, glossary, and this is something that they're really proud of. They've worked real hard to not just see their work on the wall, but now in an actual finished product.
First, we talked about what greatness is, and we said it could be fame, fortune, or power, but then we decided that the greatest people are those who take what they have and what they can do for other people.
I learned that people can be great even if it's not something like big, like they found a cure for cancer or something. It could just be like they're an author.
It's been an amazing, very long, hard process. A lot of learning has been had, effective learning. Who do I want to be and who do I want to talk about? And a lot of academic learning, paraphrasing, citations, relevant information, basic grammar. So it's been a really amazing process, lots of learning, and something they're really proud of, and I'm really proud of them too. They've worked real hard on this.
Joining us, we have two of our student authors. We have Amelia Anderson and Brylan Bickerstaff from J.E. Turner. You're in the gifted program there, so what does it feel like to be an author?
It feels good because our work is now like out for people to see, and it just feels
pretty cool. Okay. I know a lot of people work their whole lives to become a published author, and that's what you're going to be. So tell us, Brylan, who did you research?
I researched on Ronald Reagan
Why did you pick him?
because I believe that Ronald Reagan was a good example of what a great president would be.
Okay, and what letter of the alphabet did you get?
Q.
You got a tough letter. So what adjective did you come up for him?
Quintessential.
So Ronald Reagan is a quintessential president.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us something that you learned about him.
That during his presidency, that he lowered taxes to, hoping that it would make the economy stronger.
That's pretty cool for a fourth grader to know. And Amelia, tell us who you picked.
I picked Simone Biles
Why did you pick her?
because, well, I love gymnastics, and she had a lot going on with her life, and she's an Olympic champion.
And so your adjective, your letter was,
Olympic champion.
so it was O, so Olympic, so that was good. So tell us something that you learned about Simone Biles.
That she was a victim of abuse from a gymnastics doctor, I think. And that she is one of the greatest Olympic champions.
I think that makes you great.
Yes, ma'am.
And your school, J.E. Turner, is it a great school? What makes it
Yes.
great?
That it has good teachers. They care for the students. They have like fun stuff to do. It's not always boring.
That's important. What makes it great?
With how much effort our teachers and staff put in to give us a great school year.
And it's great that you can do projects like this. So thank you for joining us. We have to break for commercial. And when we come back, we're going to hear about some great programs happening at George Hall Elementary School. So stay tuned for Homeroom.
What's the matter, baby? You're not feeling good?
School-aged children are at a higher risk of getting and spreading germs and viruses. To help protect the spread, students are encouraged to stay home when sick. Parents, it's important for your child to remain at home at least 24 hours after they no longer have a fever of 100 degrees or higher without the use of medications. Please help us maintain a healthy learning environment.
I have known since I was in 4th grade that I was going to be a teacher. I really just truly enjoy coming to work every day and working with different sets of kids and just watching them grow and learn.
I couldn't see myself doing anything other than teaching children, being a part of children's lives, being able to inspire them in a way that some people just aren't able to do. And to know that every day is a new day, a new opportunity to make a difference in the child's life means everything to me.
From birth up until school age, you know, he was a fast developer, fast learner. He was always a happy person. Every time you seen him, he had a smile on his face. The day I lost my son, I got that phone call. It was like my whole world just stopped. All I wanted to do was see my son, and I wasn't able to see my son until I had to go to the funeral homes. I think that was one of the hardest things that a parent has to do.
Welcome back to Homeroom. Today we're learning about 3 of our schools that we've been sharing with our Facebook followers in our School Spotlight series. And so we just learned about J.E. Turner, and now I have Alexis Greer, who's a counselor at George Hall Elementary School. I love going to George Hall. Tell us about George Hall.
Oh my gosh, George Hall is an amazing elementary school. It's a community school, so all of our students live within 2 miles of our school. Our students are either walkers or car riders. We don't have any buses. We have about 300 students in the building, about 20 teaching faculty, pre-K through 5. It's a great school. The kids love coming to school. Our teaching faculty is very loving and generous. Miss Mitchell, our principal, is phenomenal and is a great leader and guides us every day to show up with our best selves for our students. So,
and one thing that's always impressed me about George Hall is that your faculty walk the students home.
Absolutely, yes. So in the afternoon, we have a handful, of car riders, but also walkers, and so a lot of students walk either Duval or Dublin, and so the teachers at every grade level walk the students home across those busy intersections, which is great. Rain or shine, our teachers are out there walking the kids home, which really gets them to learn about the community, and it feels good for the kids to know that their teacher's there and keeping them safe and talking with them, and it's a great time for teachers to build relationships with students.
And that's what I've heard, not only the families of your kids, but all the families in the Maysville area know that that's a loving and caring place.
Absolutely, yes.
And I know George Halt's in a high poverty area, so you guys do a lot of things to take care of your students, not just academically, but just with everything. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so there's high needs in our community and in our school, and so we make sure that our students have what they need to be successful, both at school and at home. So we have things like a uniform closet, and so anytime students need pants or a belt or a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or a school shirt, we provide that for them. We also get community donations of play clothes, and so if families say, hey, we need some additional, clothes, street clothes or clothes for after school, we have those available. We also have a food pantry and a toiletry pantry, and so if kids, need soap or toothpaste or parents call and say, hey, can I get, something extra this week, some combs or brushes or anything. We have lots of different things to take care of our students that way.
And one important thing is to feed them, because I know that in our schools a lot of children depend on our breakfast and lunches that we serve Monday through Friday. But we visited George Hall recently and we learned about your backpack program where you send food home with the kids over the weekend. So we have some video of that, so we're going to roll that tape.
Great.
Our Friday food bags are food bags that we deliver every Friday to our students, those that are in most need. We deliver about 50 to 70 bags every Friday, and the food bags are donated from various supporters of George Hall. So Feeding the Gulf Coast donates food bags for us. Downtown Church donates food for the food bags. We also have a partnership with the Junior League of Mobile, and they donate food bags. And we have an Amazon wish list. And so on social media, we post that Amazon wish list. So we have lots of community individual donators as well. And then throughout the week, as the counselor, when I'm working with students and checking in with them, I'll take 2 or 3 students at a time and we'll go put the food bags together. And then on Fridays, I have a student helper. He's kind of our manager of food distribution, and him and I walk around the school in the afternoons on Fridays, and we deliver anywhere from 2 to 5 bags per classroom. And then the teachers give those food bags to students that are in need. We've been doing this program for about 5 years, and it's ongoing. During extended holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas and spring break, we also make sure that we give out extra food bags if we have the food available to give to students in need.
I help Miss Girl pass out food bags and people that need stuff, I let her know. Sometimes I have a partner help Miss Girl pass out food bags, and I'm here to help any way I can.
For the past few years, we have had a trauma-informed focus, and our teachers, our teaching faculty, have really engaged in learning about trauma-informed educational practices. And so one of the key features of that is building relationships with students. And through those relationships, our faculty is able to determine which students are in need of receiving food bags every week. Our families are very appreciative. Kids will come up to me when they see me in the hall and ask, like, can I get a food bag this week? Or, I need an extra food bag. And so we're able to really provide for the students who need a little bit of extra food support at home over the weekend.
There's so much love in that video and at your school, and I know it takes a village. You've got community partners that help you with this. What's it like when the students get the bags? How do they react?
They're always very grateful and excited to see what's in the food bags and who's getting a food bag for the week. We've had parents message our principal and on Facebook saying, you know, you don't know how much this means to us. This really helps, especially during this time, during the pandemic with food insecurity. This helps get us through the weekend. You know, thank you so much. So the kids are always excited about receiving that little bit of extra support. And for me as a counselor, it's very humbling to be able to provide that resource for them.
And by keeping them fed, they're better learners.
Absolutely,
during the week.
Absolutely, yeah. So I think that's a big part of making sure, you know, that they're at school and that they have the food and the nutrition that they need with breakfast and lunch, but then also with snacks and with the Friday food program.
I think my favorite part is that DeMario helps you. You're teaching some leadership skills as well. What's it like having him involved?
Absolutely, he's amazing. So DeMario started helping me at the end of 3rd grade, so right before the pandemic before we shut down and went virtual. So last year he was able to help me, and he just picks another classmate that's going to help for the week, and he knows exactly how many food bags we're giving out. He'll send me a Schoology message and say, how many for today? And I let him know, and then we go and load up the card. And he really, it helps with his confidence and his, like you said, his leadership skills. And whoever he picks for another 5th grade helper, you know, he'll explain to them what the process is and what the job is. So
they're learning on the job.
Absolutely.
Those life skills and how important it is to
Absolutely.
help your community. If somebody wants to help out with this project, what can they do?
They can contact our school, go on our website, or just call the school and let us know that they have some donations. Our Amazon wish list is also available on our Facebook page. And yeah, we would love any donations the community can provide. We're always looking for partnerships and donations from individuals and businesses.
Well, thank you for what you do at George Hall. We have to break for commercial, and when we come back, we're going to learn about a community building program at Collier Elementary School. So stay tuned.
Each month, more than 90 guns are reported stolen from unlocked vehicles, creating the potential of serious injury or death.
Lock it up.
Many violent acts and crimes are committed with stolen guns.
Lock it up.
According to ATF, stolen guns pose a substantial threat to public safety.
Lock it up.
Be responsible. Take time to record your handgun serial number and secure it from thieves. Lock it up.
Lock it up for me.
I'm Ashley Rich, District Attorney. Today I want to talk to you about a program that we at the District Attorney's Office has with the Mobile County Public School Systems to help with the bullying issues that are going on in today's world because of social media and because our young people think it's okay to bully others. It's not okay to bully others. Bullying is repeated verbal and physical abuse, ongoing verbal and physical abuse. We at the Mobile County District Attorney's Office want to help the community, we want to help the public school system, and we want to stop bullying within our community. It's really, really important that we do so. And parents need to be responsible if their child is either being bullied or if their child is a bully. Parents need to be involved to stop the bullying or to help the child if they are being bullied. And we at the Mobile County District Attorney's Office and the Mobile County Public School System are also here to help.
At Mobile County Public Schools, we believe it starts with us. That's why we offer Signature Academies.
Hello, I'm Jordan Clark, and I'm in the Health Service Academy at John L. LaFleur Magnet High School. My future career is to be an obstetrician-gynecologist. With this academy, I'm learning firsthand from people already working in the industry. Shadowing them on the job really makes me want to study hard and work harder towards my career goals.
Signature Academies are open to all students in Mobile County Public High Schools. Visit mcpss.com.
As Alabama's first and largest school system, Mobile County Public Schools prides itself
on the high quality of education we provide our students.
We have been successful over the years in raising our graduation rates
and have been recognized nationally for closing achievement gaps.
We believe that our primary focus is to educate all students to become productive citizens.
This is our commitment to them and to you.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it. Get it.
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today we're spotlighting some of our fabulous schools in Mobile County. We've already heard from J.E. Turner Elementary and George Hall, and now we're going to learn a little bit about Collier Elementary School, where they have a community building program to help the students get to know each other and perform better academically. So joining me here, I have Kayla Cooper. She's a math teacher at Collier. So hi, Kayla.
Hey. Hi.
So tell us about this program.
So Collier adopted this program this year. This is our first year completing the program. It's a unique way to discipline. It creates this sense of community among not only your classroom but among the school. Each morning the students come together in a circle with their teacher, and there's expectations and guidelines set up within the first couple of weeks of rules during the class community circle. And then during each week, we have a topic that we talk about. It could be about kindness, it could be about bullying, it could be, there's multiple topics that we talk about. But during the circle, we usually talk about it. The students are open to discuss anything they would like. And then we usually complete an activity that follows along with it, and then we have a closing at the end of the day. So it's kind of a day-long process, but we do it in the morning time and in the afternoon as well.
Is this based on a national model?
Yes.
I see you have a book.
Yes,
there.
we do. Each classroom has a teacher edition, that kind of like a manual that we follow along, and it goes with like the week, each week. And then there's also, what I love about it is there's worksheets that you can send home with parents as well, and it just gets, again, the parents involved in the community. There's ways that you can bring in community members, so it's just, again, fostering that sense of community.
And I would imagine it makes the kids feel more comfortable amongst each other so that they can learn together and thrive together. So we visited Collier Elementary School recently, and we shot some video of the community program in action. So we've got some tape of that. Let's roll the tape.
We're here today at Collier Elementary for the MCPSS School Spotlight. We're going to go inside and learn about Collier's Caring School Community Program.
So I will go first. What makes Miss Spidey happy at school?
So every morning we do a circle time where the students get to join in a circle. We get to greet each other, and then they get to share things that they necessarily want to share as far as things from home, or if we're learning about a topic, like this week we've been talking about kindness and how to be kind to our friends, how to show kindness to our adults, and how we can show kindness during activities, during lunchtime, during PE. So it's a time for them to just share on that topic.
What is happiness?
They get a time where it's not necessarily a structured time. It's a time for them to share. They open up. I love that they get to learn about every other student, and each week they're chosen a different random partner that they get to learn more about that student as well. So it's not necessarily someone that they would choose in during like playtime. It's someone random. I think it brings us into the goal, a community.
So that's great. I think sometimes people think that in school we're sitting there all day doing reading and math and science, but this shows that there's more to it. It's a community building.
Exactly, yes. And like it kind of touched in the video, it's a way that the students can get to know each other and get to know their classmates and other classmates as well, while we do a spotlight student each week, and they get to choose random partners to learn about, and it's just a great way to foster that sense of community among the class.
What difference have you noticed in your kids? Do they seem to get along better?
They do, and I've noticed that while they are getting to know everyone, it's not as they just have their certain friends they hang out with. It's just the sense of community that everybody is their friend, everybody is their family. They take up for each other, they love each other. Like I said, it's just the sense of community among the class.
Because a lot of what we do in the classroom now is the teamwork and problem solving. So does this make them feel more confident so that they can share with their classmates?
It does. It makes them feel confident, and it makes them be able to share with whoever they are partnered with, because each week they're partnered with someone random. It's not just one person that they particularly are friends with, but it's just a random student. So it helps teach them to learn how to collaborate with people that you're not necessarily best friends with.
And how to get along.
Yes, exactly.
We need to do that as grown-ups,
Exactly.
I think, a lot of times.
Exactly.
And so I know as part of our Spotlight of the Schools, we are spotlighting staff and students at each school. And so we spotlighted your team teacher.
Yes, Miss Spivey. She is wonderful. She teaches reading, and I teach math and science, and we work well together. She is fabulous. This is her 7th year at Collier. She's just a wonderful teacher. We love our students. We work well. She's a great teacher.
And the student we spotlighted is Elizabeth Walden, so tell me about her.
She's precious. She is in 5th grade now. I had the honor to teach her in 4th grade. She always leads a helping hand with younger students, students in her class, older students. She's willing to help in every aspect. She has that character built in her of a helper.
I know one thing I read about her, she has a humble spirit.
She does.
Is that important?
Yeah, she is very humble. She's not one to brag about what she does. She's just caring and helpful, and doesn't have to be recognized.
So tell us about Collier. What do you love about teaching there?
I love Collier. I've been there. This is my 5th year, actually student taught there. Collier's just a great school. Especially with this program, we've had a sense of community among my peers and the class, so it's just a wonderful school.
I noticed a lot of leaders come out of Collier. We recognize some as the Mobile United student leaders.
Yes.
So do you think that's important with this community building, that we're growing leaders?
It is,
as
yes.
well as
We're
academics?
growing leaders. We're learning to be better leaders, so yes.
Good. Well, thank you so much for what you do. It's a fantastic program, and I know that the kids enjoy doing it, and they enjoy being part of a community, and Collier is always such a wonderful school. We love going to visit there. We are running these spotlights on all 90 of our schools. We're running one a week, so it's going to take us about 2 years to get them all in, because we have 90 schools in Mobile County. But if you would like to follow us on Facebook, it's Mobile County Public Schools. You can learn more about Collier and also about George Hall and J.E. Turner, who we heard from today, and about all of our fantastic schools that we have in Mobile County Public Schools. So follow us on Facebook, and then join us next time on Homeroom.